Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video, we're going to be breaking down and ranking the best Walt Disney World Deluxe resorts for your next family vacation. So if you are in the process of planning a Disney trip and you're thinking about staying at any of the flagship Disney World Deluxe hotels, just be sure to stick around to the end of this video as we're about to break them down and we're about to give you the pros and the cons to each. As always, I'm very excited, so let's go get started. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Like I said, we are about to break down and rank the best Walt Disney World Deluxe resorts for your next family vacation. And there is no denying that the Disney Deluxe resorts are really the cream of the crop when it comes to Walt Disney World hotel accommodations. They offer some of the most luxurious rooms, top-notch dining options, and of course, they have the best locations and are the closest to the parks. So we're going to jump in and we are going to start with the basics. And that is going to be, just in case you do not know, what exactly is a Disney Deluxe resort. So Disney has three categories when you consider looking at the hotel accommodations on Walt Disney World property. They start at the Disney Value Resorts, we move up to the Disney Moderate Resorts, and then the top echelon is essentially the Disney Deluxe Resorts. Now, when it comes to, what is considered a deluxe resort, it really is all about the amenities and the level of service once you get to your Disney hotel. And like we said, pretty much the Disney Deluxe Resorts will always have the most spacious rooms. They'll have multiple sit-down dining options, including fine dining, extensive recreational activities such as amazing pools. A lot of them will have a lot of different activities, like I said, going on throughout the park. Some of them have horse riding. You can go fishing. Of course, the movies at night, around the pool areas, but just really over the top amenities. And then really some of the coolest things, in our opinion, are a lot of these hotels will also have those theme park views that you can upgrade to if you want to take, your vacation to the next level. And then one of the newest things is, of course, the extended theme park hours at night. And we can't forget about the complimentary transportation. So in a nutshell, that is exactly what a Disney Deluxe Resort is. We're going to break down the top 9 Disney Deluxe Resorts, and we are going to jump right in. And we're actually going to start at number 9 with the newest Disney Deluxe Resort, and that is the Disney Riviera Resort. Now, like I said, this resort is the newest addition to the deluxe category and offers a taste of European elegance with a touch of Disney magic. Now, rates at the Disney Riviera Resort are starting at $438 per night. The dining options are going to be Bar Riva, Topolino's Terrace, Le Petit Cafe, and Primo Piatto. Some of the things we really enjoy about the Disney Riviera Resort are the transportation options. Specifically, it is connected to the Disney Skyliner, and of course, you do have those bus transportations taking you to and from the Disney World parks. Now, the pros of the Riviera Resort, like I said, is it does have access to that Disney Skyliner, which is the perfect transportation option to take you between Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And of course, like we said, the Riviera is brand new. So with that comes, essentially the updated and modern amenities in the hotel rooms. Now, the hotel rooms itself are immaculate. They're beautiful. You're going to love the hotel rooms, right? Our biggest issues and some of the cons at the Riviera Resort is it's definitely one of the smaller hotels on property. And in our opinion, when we start to break down amenities and the pools and stuff like that, we feel like it falls short, right? So that's why it did fall last on the list. Okay, so moving over to number 8, and we do have the Disney Beach Club Resort. So this resort actually does share and is connected to the Disney Yacht Club, and they do share Stormalong Bay, which is the really, really cool pool at the hotel. Now, the theming here is light and airy, and it really is a favorite amongst, guests and of course those Disney Vacation Club members. Now, rooms at the Disney Beach Club Resort will start at $522 per night. The dining options will be Cape May Cafe, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, Beach Club Marketplace, and then Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill. When looking at the transportation options, these two hotels, the Beach Club and the Yacht Club, are within walking distance to Epcot, and they are within walking distance to Hollywood Studios if you're up for that walk. Of course, Disney also has bus transportation. They are right next to the Disney Skyliner to take you over to Hollywood Studios as well, and you do have those friendship boats. Now, some of the pros about the Beach Club Resort is it is actually the closest Disney Deluxe Resort to the Skyliner and to Disney's Epcot, making it the perfect for families looking to rope drop either Epcot or Hollywood Studios. We also love the views of Crescent Lake, and Disney's Beach Club and the Yacht Club are really connected to the Disney Boardwalk, right? So with that, you do have access to the boardwalk, and we think that kind of just adds to the benefit of staying at this hotel. Now, some of the cons are, very similar, and you'll see we're going to talk about the Yacht Club, not Yacht Club next, but there isn't anything like overly Disney themed at the beach club, like we are seeing in some of the other, especially upgraded Disney Deluxe hotels at this point. But overall, we still love staying at this hotel, and we have to give a huge shout out to our favorite ice cream shop, Beaches and Cream. Okay, moving along and up at number 7, we do have the Disney Yacht Club. So we're pretty much putting both of these hotels right next to each other. And the Yacht Club is a New England nautical themed resort. And of course, it shares Stormalong Bay, which we've spoken about, with the Disney Beach Club Resort. Now, rooms are going to be starting at $522 per night, and the dining options here are going to be Ale and Compass Restaurant, Ale and Compass Lounge, the Market and Ale Compass, and the Yachtsman Steakhouse. So again, jumping in, it's exact same transportation options, essentially. You do have those bus transportation to take you to and from Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. You have the Disney Skyliner to take you over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. And of course, you have the Friendship boats to take you back and forth to Epcot. Again, pros are going to be, it's in an incredible location. You can't beat the Disney Boardwalk, specifically just because you're in the middle of everything. You're also a couple steps away from the Disney Swan, Dolphin, and the Swan Reserve, so you have access to any of the restaurants that you might want to go to over at those hotels as well. And of course, you have access to the Disney Boardwalk Hotel and all the entertainment that's really going on at night. You really can't beat a better place. And again, we've spoken about Stormalong Bay twice now between the Disney Beach Club and the Disney Yacht Club. And in our opinion, it really is the nicest pool on Walt Disney World property, specifically because it has two things that kind of make it stand out. First is going to be that sand bottom beach, and the second is going to be that lazy river pool, like I just said. And that doesn't even include the pirate ship water slide that the kids will absolutely love. So again, you could see the pool is really over the top. Everything about this hotel is really, really cool. I wish I could put it higher, but you'll see there's a lot of other really great things going on at some of the other Disney hotels, and that's why it came in at number 7. Okay, so moving along to number 6, and we do have the Disney Contemporary Resort. And of course, if you've seen, any sort of promotional video of Walt Disney World, you've probably seen the Disney Contemporary Resort, as it is the hotel that has the monorail literally running right through the hotel lobby. Now, right off the bat, we will say the other really, really cool thing about the Disney Contemporary Resort is it is just a short walk away to Magic Kingdom. So room rates at the Disney Contemporary are going to be starting at $531 per night, and the dining options here are also top notch as well, with some of my favorites such as the California Grill. We have Steakhouse 71, Chef Mickey's, which is an extremely popular character dining experience, the Contempo Cafe, Contemporary Grounds, and the Outer Rim. So transportation from the Disney Contemporary is going to be, of course, that famous monorail. You do have the buses to take you to the other Disney World parks. You have the boat, and then of course, like we said, you can walk to Magic Kingdom. So some of the pros over at the Disney Contemporary Resort are they just got some updated brand new modern rooms. So if you are a Pixar fan and you do love The Incredibles, you're definitely going to want to be sure to go and check these rooms out. Now, it is important for me to note that you do need to make sure that you are booking rooms within the main hotel, right? And that is essentially the hotel that has the monorail going through it, because Disney also has a section of this hotel called Bay Lake Tower, which is completely different and does not have the upgraded rooms just yet. Now, jumping into the cons, and we would say some of the cons about the Contemporary is that even with the upgraded rooms, we just feel like the main hotel itself doesn't seem as modern, right? It's kind of stuck in the past. And for a lot of families, when you start to look at, how much you're going to be paying for the Disney Deluxe hotels, you might enjoy better amenities elsewhere. Okay, so moving up to number 5, and we do have Disney's BoardWalk Inn Resort. Now, this resort transports you into the charm and elegance of the 1940s Atlantic City Boardwalk, and it's a great choice for families who love nightly entertainment. And of course, you are, again, within walking distance to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And this was a tough one because we probably could have put, either Beach Club or Yacht Club. We could have put them each a little bit higher. But really, we went with Disney Boardwalk here just because it actually, if you want that entertainment, it is connected to this hotel. You don't have to walk over, to enjoy that. Not saying that it's a long walk from the Disney Yacht Club or Beach Club. However, the Boardwalk really has the entertainment right outside its front door. So that's why we went with this at number 5. Now, rooms at the Boardwalk are going to start at $574 per night. And they were, Disney's in the process of renovating all of the rooms at the Disney Boardwalk, which we also have to, give a little edge to this hotel as well. So when it comes to dining options, again, we're going to start with my favorite here, which is the Flying Fish. We also have Trattoria Al Forno. We have Big River Grill and Brewing Works. We have the BoardWalk Deli. We have the Pizza Window, which is, in my opinion, best pizza on Walt Disney World property. Abracadabra, Leaping Horse Libations, Boardwalk Joe's Marvelous Margaritas, and Bellevue Lounge. From a transportation standpoint, you do have access to the Disney World buses. Of course, the Disney Skyliner is just a short walk away, and you do have those friendship boats. And again, when jumping into the pros, it really would be the location here, just even closer to all of the entertainment than you do have at the Disney Beach Club or the Disney Yacht Club. You're super close to one of the best bars on Walt Disney World property, which is Jelly Rolls for all of my adults visiting Walt Disney World. Again, just really, really immaculate vibes, as the kids would say. And there's not that much that we don't enjoy about the Disney Boardwalk. Now, some of the cons would be, some families don't like the boardwalk theming, right? I grew up on the East Coast, specifically, Northeast, right? Where you have Atlantic City, you have all of these beach towns, Coney Island, so this reminds me of home, but some families they're not into that, right? Specifically, the old school carnival feel and stuff like that. Like if you don't like clowns, then you're not going to enjoy the pool. So that's one of the cons that I would say to keep, be mindful of. Definitely a very, very fun hotel, but it's not for everyone. Okay, so moving along the list and up at number 4, we do have Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. And just like you can imagine, this resort is a must for animal lovers, with the savannah right outside your door, where you can spot giraffes, zebras, and so many more cool, amazing animals. Now, rooms at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge are starting at $450 per night. Some of the dining options are going to be Jico, Boma, the Mara, Cape Town Lounge and Wine Bar, Victoria Falls Lounge, Uzima Springs Pool Bar, and Sanaa. Transportation at this hotel is only going to be the Disney World buses. And in our opinion, we'll just start with the cons. I feel like that is really the biggest con of the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge. You don't have that many transportation options. You only have the buses, and it's really located near Disney's Animal Kingdom, which is not as convenient as some of the other Disney World Deluxe resorts. You're really in that little part of Disney World where it's going to add a couple of extra minutes onto your transportation over to the other parks. And I would say that's really the only thing that I don't like about this hotel. It's also bigger. It's bigger than a lot of the other Disney Deluxe resorts because it's just a member of the Disney Vacation Club. So with that comes a lot more rooms. But I think that when you jump into the pros, which are of course the amazing savannah, it really is. I can't even put it into words how cool it is to just walk outside your room or have a room with that savannah view and be able to take in and enjoy the animals all day long. But the Animal Kingdom Lodge really does so much more than just, give you access to the amazing savannah. It really has some of the best dining options on property, has some of the best pools and amenities on property, and overall, it really is. It's top 5 Disney World hotels. That's why we put it so high on the list. All right, so jumping over to number 3, and we do have Disney's Wilderness Lodge. And very similar to the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Wilderness Lodge is a great choice for those who love the great outdoors. It offers a very rustic yet luxurious setting inspired by the national parks of the American Northwest. Rooms at the Disney Wilderness Lodge are going to be starting at $439 per night, and guests do have access to Storybook Dining at Artist Point, Whispering Canyon Cafe, Geyser Point Bar and Grill, the Roaring Fork, and Territory Lounge. Now, from a transportation standpoint, guests do have access to the buses to take you over to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. And then, of course, you do have those boats to take you over to Magic Kingdom. Now, when breaking down the pros, the Wilderness Lodge just feels extremely grand. And when you walk in and you just stare up at the lobby, you're going to be amazed. The first time I walked in, I felt like, honestly, like a 5-year-old kid. It was just the most amazing experience. Now, the overall theme is tied into the outdoors, and there are so many activities such as fishing, boating, trails, and so much more. And we just feel like when you're at the Wilderness Lodge, you really just don't feel like you're in the middle of, one of the most popular and busiest tourist destinations in the world. And so really, the other pro here too is that to be at a Disney World hotel so close to Magic Kingdom at this price, you can't find it anywhere else. But the con is that, of course, you just miss out on being part of the Disney monorail system. But really, and especially now that they're upgrading and renovating all the rooms, there's really not much that I don't like about the Disney Wilderness Lodge. Okay, so moving on to number 2, and we do have Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. Now, of course, this Victorian-style resort is the epitome of luxury and elegance, at Walt Disney World, and it is just one quick monorail ride away from the Magic Kingdom park. Now, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort really is considered the flagship hotel at Walt Disney World, but you'll see, obviously, it just missed out at number one, but it still has a lot of really amazing things going on. Now, rates are going to be starting at $763 per night, so it is one of the most expensive hotels, I would say, in all of Orlando. Now, from a dining option standpoint, it does have some of the best restaurants on Walt Disney World property, starting with Citricos, Narcoossee's, the Grand Floridian Cafe, the Enchanted Rose, which is a really, really cool cocktail bar, Gasparilla Island Grill, 1900 Park Fair, which hopefully will be coming back soon, Garden View Tea Room, and then the famous Victoria and Albert's. Now, from a transportation standpoint, guests do have access to that Disney monorail to take you over to the Magic Kingdom. But another really cool thing is that Disney actually just opened up about a year ago, maybe a little bit more, a walking path to take guests to Magic Kingdom. So you have access to that as well. You do have access to the buses to take you to the other Disney World parks. And then, of course, boat transportation to Magic Kingdom as well. Jumping into the pros, and of course, the Disney Grand Floridian Resort, like we said, is the flagship hotel, and it's really themed after Main Street USA in Magic Kingdom. So if you enjoy Main Street USA, you're going to enjoy the theming over at the Disney Grand Floridian Resort. And especially in recent years, Disney has done a better job of really blending that Disney theme, into now they're upgrading the rooms and just making this hotel feel a little bit more modern and really, like we said, giving it that Disney feel without taking away from all the great things that the Grand Floridian is. And we would say, jumping into the cons, that really is the con that, for the longest time, the Grand Floridian, might have felt a bit dated, and you didn't really have the over the top, Disney theming that we typically would enjoy and we see at some of the other Disney hotels, but they are in the process of renovating it. And that's why we decided to put it higher up on the list at number 2. Okay, so in at number 1, and this might come as no surprise, but we do have Disney's Polynesian Resort. Now, this tropical paradise offers a unique South Pacific theme, spacious rooms, and the ability to watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks from the beach, and who does not love that? Now, the Disney Polynesian Resort has rooms starting at $633 per night. Some of the dining options are going to be Captain Cook's, Kona Cafe, Tambu Lounge, the famous Ohana, Trader Sam's Krog Grotto, Kona Island, and then, of course, don't forget about the Dole Whips that you can grab for your nightly fireworks at the beach. Now, from a transportation standpoint, you are connected to the Disney monorail, but guests also do have bus transportation and boats to take you to the Magic Kingdom as well. Now, when breaking down the pros, there's not much that we don't enjoy about this hotel. Specifically, starting with the food, of course, it does have some of the best food on Disney property, but it also, in our opinion, has the best quick service, which is Captain Cook's, on property as well. Ohana, like we said, is one of the hardest restaurants to get a reservation at because of how amazing the food is. And of course, it is character dining, depending on if you go lunch, breakfast, or dinner, character dining as well. Did we mention the Dole Whips? There's really only 2 places where you can get a Dole Whip at this point in time, Magic Kingdom, and the other one being the Disney Polynesian Resort. And the pools are just really, really well done, over the top. They're really close to giving Disney Yacht and Beach Club a run for its money, but we still want Yacht and Beach Club for the pools. But again, the amenities at the Polynesian are over the top. And in my opinion, from a family standpoint, there's just so much really, really great things going on at the Polynesian. I can't see how your family would not enjoy this hotel. And that's why we put it at number 1. Okay, so next we do have a little tip and trick section of, the best Disney World Deluxe hotels. And we're going to start with, if you're looking for, let's say, just the cheapest Disney Deluxe hotel. Now, from a starting rate standpoint, you'll typically find the Disney Wilderness Lodge or the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge to be the cheapest Disney World Deluxe resort for your next family vacation. We also saw that the starting rates at the Riviera Resort were really right there, right? But when it comes to actually being able to book the hotel, we feel like the Disney Wilderness Lodge and the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge will give you the best chance of getting the cheapest Disney Deluxe room. Okay, so moving along, and another very popular question that we get is, what is the best Disney Deluxe resort with a close proximity to the parks? Now, from the video, you probably could tell that the closest hotels are going to be the Disney Beach Club if you're looking to be as close as possible to Epcot, and then, of course, the Disney Contemporary Resort if you're looking to be as close as possible to the Magic Kingdom. All right, another very popular question is, what is the best Disney Deluxe resort with theme park views? And this is really depending on, of course, which theme park you'd like. But if you're looking for Magic Kingdom, we would go with Disney's Contemporary Resort, which has stunning views of Magic Kingdom and the nighttime spectaculars. And also, can't forget about Bay Lake Tower. And also the Polynesian Resort has really, really amazing views of Magic Kingdom. I would say Contemporary has better views just because of the close proximity. So moving over to Epcot, and we're actually going to go with Disney Riviera Resort, but specifically a dinner reservation at Topolino's Terrace, where you will see views of World Showcase and the nighttime spectacular over at Epcot. Okay, last but not least, what is the best Disney Deluxe Resort for days by the pool? And of course, it is going to be either the Disney Beach Club or the Disney Yacht Club, which shares Stormalong Bay, which is the amazing sand bottom themed pool that your family will absolutely love. And so that is the list, everyone. Those are the top 9 Disney World Deluxe resorts that you should consider for your next family vacation. And if you are in the process of planning a Disney trip and you do need a little additional help, just be sure to go check out our website, theparkprodigy.com. This was a little bit of a longer video than we typically do, but of course, there's so many Disney World hotels, and when you start breaking them down, it can get complicated, and that's why we felt it was so important to create a video just like this. So I do really hope that you found this video helpful. And again, thank you all again so much for checking this video out. I think that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.